Hello, hello. It's Friday night, actually Saturday morning, 12:48 a.m. my time. I just sat down to play a little bit, and because of the hour, because how late it is, I figured I should get some playtesting done on a game that I want to do video guide content for on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to see if I can work out a couple specific runs in this game. This is 39 Days to Mars, by the way. Um, and I'm going to see if I can work out a perfect run, a failure run, like failing everything, along with a couple other miscellaneous trophies. And if things go well, maybe attempt a 30-minute run, which is very unlikely. The only thing I can do, at least at the moment, is do a co-op run with two controllers by myself. I'd have to run to another room to get it, but I'm not ready to figure out how that's gonna work for me. So I'm just gonna play 39 Days to Mars. I'm gonna work on a couple things. This game's about a year old.
I think I shall build a spaceship and explore Mars.
Jolly good.
And I did show this earlier this week. I got a couple indie games from the indie sale on PlayStation, and this was one of them. And I played this, I think, at the
Today
beginning of the stream.
we need nothing
And,
except our courage.
I moved on
And
to
perhaps a
another
map.
more kind of fun game, the Adventure Pals, just because the music and the puzzles, it just was kind of making me a little sleepy. Now it's already 10:01 in the morning, so we'll see if I can stick with it. I might turn the music down, but I do love the very posh British voice work that's in here. So anyway, let's get started.
After the flight plan got shredded by Percival, I put the pieces in the commode for safekeeping.
Alright, I gotta remember to keep this on this side and this on this side. This goes down here. I have to constantly remind myself which hand is doing what. That's the only problem, especially in something like this, because you have to rotate things over and over again. Alright, Mars. This goes down here somewhere. Don't want to attach it yet, though, just in case. Like, Mars is this direction. No. Okay. And is it this one or is it the other one? It's the other one. Okay, this one goes up here for later. There we go. I have to constantly. Human hand is the right side. Human hand is the right side. I will remember. I will. I promise. I'm promising myself. I don't think I mean, there actually is a way to screw this one up. And that is connecting too many pieces like on the outside, not leaving enough room to get the pieces on the inside. I've had to do that a couple times. Just not fun. I was just about to do it now, and I gotta make sure I don't do that. Okay, let's put this. That's a corner. I think this is the piece. Let's say turn it around. Like that. Okay. That was almost a failure. Got me a little worried there. Thought that piece wasn't going to fit. No, that's not it. Where are you? You down? No, you're not down here. You will be dealt with in good time, sir. Doesn't seem like, no, that doesn't seem like the right place to put it. And I'm afraid to put it down too early. So I see the piece that works. So the way that this game works is you have a few tasks to complete before you head off to Mars, and then it's gonna go there. That's gonna go over here. Then once you get on the ship, there's going to be about 9 or 10 tasks that you're gonna have to complete to fix the ship on its way to Mars.
That looks good enough. We can sort out the details on the
And there's also an instance where you're gonna have to. What is this?
It's a fishing rod.
Oh,
It's
right.
just long enough to stir a pot of tea without leaving my armchair. I hang the key out of reach so that
And
I can't steal it.
there's another kind of action sequence where you have to collect a bunch of specimens, which is kind of like basically wrong way. There we go. Like space squid or octopus krakens, basically. Baby krakens. Okay, this one goes up, this one goes over. That's gonna happen. It's nearly impossible to get it so that it doesn't hit this at some point. Okay. Now, hitting any of the things does not fail this, from what I understand. Oops, went the wrong way. But I did a pretty good job with that one. I'm happy with that
It's an
result.
ornate key made out of cast iron. I'm not leaving without my top hat. A gentleman is always well dressed when facing certain death. I'm not leaving without my
Okay,
top hat.
fine. I wanted
A
to see
gentleman
maybe
is
if I
always
could
well dressed when
get
facing
that taken
certain
care of
death.
first, but we'll do the
I store
top
my
hatch,
hats in this old tea
chest
chest
first.
so that they smell nice when I wear them.
So the way this one works is you have to get it to perfectly meet up with that line. So it's 3 different handles here. You lock them into place, and then you're good to go. Whoa, there's nothing. There's barely anything. And that is not enough. Okay. Let's see. And this is probably too much. Oh yeah, way too much. Okay. Mm-hmm. Or start over again. With this one, I don't think there's really any way you can fail it. So that goes that way. That's a big portion. So what about everything but the first and third lock? That is disappointing. It's not go far enough. Oh. Oh, we can do 4 of them. That makes sense. It makes a little bit more sense than what I was trying to do. There we go. And then we just take it off. And then we
It's
get our
my
top hat.
favorite top hat. It's making a faint buzzing sound.
Oh, I didn't. Did I turn it on? No.
It's a volatile helioscopic password generator. I designed it myself.
So there is a different trophy for not completing this puzzle. This puzzle will give you the password to open the gate. And there is a trophy for opening the gate without using this thing fully. I think I actually want it the other direction. This one goes here. Nearly all of these are fairly little stress, because you're not really on a time constraint for a lot of them. Even when you're on the ship heading to Mars, and there's all sorts of things. The game's usually like, well, why don't we have some tea instead of fixing this problem? Rather silly and fun. Okay, let's see. Probably not the right way to go. Let's see. No, it's... Yeah, so this needs to be here. I think I just simply need to go here with this. Like that. That. So that's the shape you want to make, but I think it has to be the other way around. Doesn't seem logical to put it there, but oh wait, no, this will work. Put these here. Okay. All right, and that will go up here. There, and you're done. Okay, so we have hourglass, 8, XX, backwards D.
I'm sure these symbols have a significant meaning. Maybe I should have written them down.
Beyond this point is the secured embarkation zone for our cutting-edge technological marvel, the HMS Fearful.
Oops.
At last, we are ready to depart.
I don't know if I have to mess with the fire hydrant or not for the perfect. Probably not. All right.
Up there is our spaceship, the HMS Fearful. Pieces are falling off of it as we speak. We built our ship in low Earth orbit, but it's still a long way up.
All right. So every time I play the game, the order of where things are is switched out a little bit. So this is where the specimens go. This is where the umbrella is. This is where we'll leave the ship. I think it's always in the bottom corner. This is where we make our scones. This is where the umbrella is. Well, I think the umbrella's always here. The boiler. Remember what that is. The bookshelf, very important. This thingy, coal. And then you gotta go up.
Can't leave for Mars until we untie the rope.
For the
Cast off.
plugs, teapot all the way up here, the garden, and then obviously the food catcher. So this setup would not be ideal for a speed run.
We're off on our voyage to Mars. Most of the books in our ship's library were torn up in the last solar storm. Most of the books in our ship's library were torn up in the last solar storm. Most of the books in our ship's library were torn
I wanted
up in the
to
last solar storm.
check out the library first. Doesn't look like it's gonna let you. Alright, so what exploded first was the coal. Now, in order to get started, we're gonna have to, pretty much in between every task, either make scones are all the way at the bottom. Either make ourselves a scone or a hot cup of tea. First, it's scones.
The kitchen fire is stoked to the perfect temperature for scones.
The tea seems to be a little easier than making a scone. It's all fairly easy. It's just controls are a little bit ridiculous. A spot of butter, a little jam, telling you it's not too easy to wield. A little worried about how I'm gonna do it for a speed run by myself. Jeez. The problem is I'm holding it in a bad place. I've never seen butter climb up a knife like that before. Alright, that is a spot of butter. That's good. Little jam. Okay. All we need to do is put 9 red currants. Is it currants? I always say currants. And again, there's no rush. Except for the speed run, which I'm probably going to have to run quite a few times in order to get to work. The physics of this stuff is rather ridiculous. 6. 7. I am dangerously close to running out of butter. I'm gonna have to reapply butter. I'm not too careful.
We've made the
Perfect scone. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of that cool situation.
We promised to send a telegraph to the Royal Society.
All right, this is
of
difficult.
Explorers.
I'm glad I'm doing this
Don't know
first.
telegraph code.
Oh, this is telegraph. That's what I need to do first. Okay. All right, so it is time to check out the library. I don't know if this considers it a fail, because if it won't let me check out the library first,
I don't actually know what we just said. If only there was a book in this ship's
I guess it is considered a fail then. So we pretty much already started failing.
Most of the books in our ship's library were torn up in the last solar storm.
All right, so very simply, you just need a couple words figured out here, and it will change every single time you play. But you need to figure out the Morse code sequence for voyage progressing well. No sign of giant space monsters yet. You can also, while you're here, prepare everything for the plant sequence, let's say. Voyage progressing well. Nope, still missing one of them. This definitely is a calming game, I have to say. I feel no pressure. It's going to be interesting because I don't usually deal well with speedruns. And I think the chips are kind of stacked against you when you're going for... Nope, wrong one. When you're going for a less than 30-minute run of a game that's meant to be co-op. It's not going to go well, you know? My hopes are not high for the success of a 30-minute speed run by myself. Where's that last Morse code? Right here? Yes, okay. Okay, so let me write this down. So we have voyage, progressing well, and no sign of. Giant. Space monster. Yet. Okay.
I
And we'll
forgot
return
my
for the
library
leaves.
card, so we're not allowed to remove any books from the library.
So then you have to enter each phrase separately. This is the dot, this is the dash. Okay, so dot, dot, dash, dot, dash. And let it move down. It says voyage there, okay. Progressing well. And no sign of. Giant. Space monster. Yet. There you go.
I'm sure that will set their minds at ease. I'm awfully peckish. This is going to have to wait until after I've had a scone.
So it's back down and make a scone.
It's the fireplace from our house to cook our crumpets, scones, and pikelets. It's the fireplace from our house
Yes,
to
I
cook our
understand
crumpets,
that.
scones,
Come on,
and
let's make a scone.
It's the fireplace from our
Goodness
house
gracious, what
to
are you
cook our
doing to me?
crumpets, scones, and pikelets. It's the fireplace from our house
All right,
to cook our
fine.
crumpets, scones, and
See if we can
pikelets.
fix the problem.
It's almost time for afternoon tea.
Oh, now
This
you
will
want
have
tea.
to wait until after
This is
I've had
quite
a cup.
annoying.
It's a teapot. I went all the way to Stoke-on-Trent to buy it.
All right. Oh, very simple. We got scalding. We'll put in one sugar cube. Hurry before it's warm, and then we drink.
This looks like a good cuppa. Thousands of liters of water are pouring out onto the floor.
This one is fairly simple. When I first saw this the last time, I kind of remarked that it reminded me of Bioshock, the hacking puzzles. Again, I mean, there's not too much immediacy to these. Wouldn't worry too much about the time yet. Obviously, eventually, I'll have to worry about it. Because it'll be a problem, eventually. Oops. Put this over here. Now we'll just need to be able to go up. Which I do see a couple places that will work for that. There you go. Very simple. That one's pretty darn hard to fail, I would imagine.
Duct tape
Unless you just sit there and
can
wait.
fix the most strident of water leaks.
See if it'll let me.
I'm awfully peckish. This is going to have to wait until after I've had a scone. It's the fireplace from our house to cook our crumpets, scones, and pikelets. It's the fireplace from our house to cook
Such a
our
strange
crumpets,
thing.
scones, and pikelets.
It's not letting me do it.
The Blackwell pulverator has run out of coal and is starting to pulverize itself.
This is the one of the more.
The Blackwell pulverator has run out of coal and is starting.
Alright, let's go.
It's
It's one of the more
almost time for
challenging
afternoon
things
tea.
to perfect.
This will have to wait until after I've had a cuppa.
It is a definitely an annoyance, but that is the game. Well, at least it's tea and not scone, which is easier to do. Oh, another easy peasy. Drop in the sugar cube before it gets warm. And we drink.
This looks like a good cuppa.
And this one I've only done once and I
built
did
our
not do
mining
well.
vehicle out of a penny farthing and a broken claw from an arcade machine on Brighton Pier.
We need at least 3 bushels of coal to get the engine up and running again.
Alright, so we'll grab it, come on. Come on, before I run out of oxygen, grab it. Okay.
This coal won't be of any use.
It's already a
when we get
failure.
Back to the HMS Fairfield.
There we go. Never mind.
That was coal.
All well, all good.
It would be black. One down, only 2 more scoops of coal to fetch.
So the object is to get all 3, I think it's 3, not 4, right? 3 of the coals in there before your little oxygen tank runs out.
Look at that. We only need 1 more bushel of coal.
problem is... go back to this. This last coal deposit was right here. Where'd it go? Ugh. Not loving how far away we're getting. Oh, you're so gonna run out. Depends how close we are, and it doesn't look like we're gonna get there in time. Alright. So this is not a perfect run.
Coal. In fact, I think it's getting worse. Look at that. We only need one more bushel of coal.
So, the first time, come on, the first time you do it, it's I think the second rock that you break. The second time it's the third rock you break. And then the third time it's the fourth rock you break. So, if there's no rocks close enough,
The Blackwell pulverator is pulverating.
the problem, I kind of panicked there. I didn't know where the next... where I was going and where I was coming from, you know? Let's see if it'll let me do it now.
I'm awfully peckish. This is going to have to wait until after I've had a scone.
That's what I'm kind of curious about.
It's the
mean-
fireplace from our house to cook our crumpets, scones, and pikelets.
Yes, you keep telling me that, but you wanted me to get
It's
a...
the fireplace from our
scone.
house to
I
cook
just-
our
I
crumpets,
don't understand
scones, and pikelets.
My problem is...
It's almost time for afternoon tea. This will have to wait.
This is what I'm.
after
This is what I'm
I've
trying to figure out. Like with the Morse code deal. Another super easy one. Hot. Put this in, and put a sugar cube in, and drink a hot cuppa.
This looks like a good cuppa.
Okay.
The gravity generator seems to be on fire.
Yeah. Okay. So this is just kind of like a little bit of a memory game here. You just gotta find... And the only thing I did with this one, I screwed it up last time I did it, was I left that plugged in. So I ended up plugging into the wrong one on that side. Is that one, okay. So 2 and 2. Nope. Gimme. Okay, well, we'll leave that one alone then. For now, I gotta find the other end of it, which is not this one. I think it might be this one, actually. Yeah, okay. So I just gotta be careful with where I stick these things here. Alright, got a little dude man. Which is that one, okay. 3 and 5. Percentage is this one that I'm already half plugged into. Should be this, I guess. Yeah. And then process of elimination means you get this one.
Newton's laws are once again in place.
I'm awfully peckish. I'm awfully peckish. This is going to have to wait until after I've had a scone. It's the fireplace from our house to cook our crumpets, scones, and pikelets.
Yes, this is what I need the library for.
I'm awfully peckish.
So again,
This is going to have to wait until after I've had a scone.
Alright, let's see if we can use the library after we make the scone this time. I'm curious if you go to the library first. Alright, half. No currants. No clotted cream. And a little jam. Okay, so let's get the little jam. And that is too much jam. And then we're just going to simply use this to get the butter. So we're going to dump it. And without the game glitching on us, scoop up all this scrumdiddlyumptious butter. Lots of butter and 4 straw. Oh, darn it! This is the problem with this. That it's going to be so infuriating when it comes to speed runs. Is how stuck everything gets to each other. Come on. Alright, this is going to be difficult. Where's my other hand? Let's see if that's enough. Lots, okay. You stay over here. Now, we have to... Let's just shift everything this way. Okay. Now we gotta make sure that we get 4 strawberries on here without anything rolling off. Okay. I'm gonna put my other hand over here. And we should be good.
We've made the
Perfect scone. Library's up here, okay. So let's see if it'll let us go to the library first. And it does. Okay, so that's what I have to do. I have to head to the library on my way to the Morse code. That way I don't fail it on the first try. So, what we need to find out is what rules there are. Every time there's 4 rules with gardening. It also helps if you use the pictures to know which plant is which. I think they give you 4. Okay, I see 5. I see 5 different rules here, but I think it's only 3 that you have to actually worry about. And then we got a bunch of stuff down here we don't need. Buttercup leaves, hawthorn leaves, holly. Just move this out of the way. Okay, so those are empty down there. Well, that's not going to work because then it's hiding the rule. So we got violet. You're turning violet, Violet. gooseberry. All right, we got hazelnut, rose. Again, other than the 30-minute speed run or 50-minute, but that's obviously if you can get the 30-minute, you don't need to worry about the 50-minute. Okay. So, and this is the last thing. So, what I will do is I will take a picture with my phone. Okay. Now let's pull that up. And all right, so I have it on my phone. I can zoom in, I can do all that stuff. We'll hit done. Done.
I forgot my library card,
Wrong.
so we're not allowed to remove any books from the library.
Yes, true. All right, so let's
The
see
ship's
what we
garden
got
has
here.
taken over this room, and every other part of the ship too.
So again, this is not probably going to result in any trophies, but there are things we can do at the end. So we have Regulation F, which is already taken care of. Precept 14 and Axiom 7. So Precept 14 is there should never be any hawthorn leaves in a properly tended garden. Okay, so we'll have to find out any of the hawthorn leaves. Axiom 7 is for a garden of the highest quality, your gardener should ensure that exactly... Oh no. I covered up the number of peonies. Damn it. Well, that's okay. There's a way to get around that. In Regulation F, holly leaves and privet leaves are both equally important and should always be present in equal numbers. So as long as we don't remove any of them, as long as we don't accidentally cut off holly leaves or privet leaves, then that will be fine. We won't have to worry about that. We'll just have to work on the peonies and the hawthorns. Okay, so peonies, hawthorns are the really weird looking ones, like this one right here. This is a hawthorn, and peonies. Peonies, I do not see on my picture. Awesome. All right, well, I screwed this up too. Darn it. All right, well, we will do our best. This one should do it.
I'm sure we've got a gardening book on board somewhere, but I can't be bothered
That takes
finding
care of that. And then the peonies, which, let's see, I guess process of elimination. You know what? I think these are the peonies, actually. And I imagine if I play this game a few more times, I'm going to get used to what everything is, and I'm not going to need to worry about it. Okay, yeah, they're definitely not roses, so... And let me double check here with the gooseberry. No, it's not the one. Regulation F is holly leaves and privet leaves. Okay, so that is actually a problem because these right here are privet leaves and holly leaves are obviously here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks to be about 9 of them. So if I'm going to remove a bunch of these. So well, let's see what we can do. there might be an opportunity to only remove peonies. Be extra careful. Extra careful because it's not even letting me cut. A little glitchy. Come on. Moves every time I try to cut it. That angle. Alright, let me wait for this to spin down. Ugh. I don't know why it has to move every time I go. Maybe do this at a different angle.
I'm sure we've got a gardening book on board somewhere.
Oh,
but
shut
I
it.
can't be bothered finding it.
Oh, perfect. This is not going to be easy, I can tell you that right now. Not going to be easy at all. Perfect. Oh, I got it. Okay. It says I got it.
Perfectly pruned.
Okay,
It's now
that works for
we
me.
can be proud of.
All right, so the only thing I failed, well, I failed the coal specimen. That's for darn sure. And
It's almost time for
afternoon tea.
This will happen until after I
And I do believe I failed the Morse code because I had to go to the library after starting it. This is great though. Every single one of these teas is just hot, which is really easy to do.
This looks like a good cuppa.
Alright, I forgot what I was doing. Gotta go down here and do this one.
It's the control panel board, made out of parts from our local telephone exchange.
Okay, so this is a fun one. It's a matter of getting both of these things on the correct symbol. And you got to do it, I think it's 3 times. Oh, 4 times, 4 times. All right, so now we got to figure out which dial works for the next puzzle. Okay, and it's this one. And which one works up here? No. Okay, okay, cool. We got 2 buttons at the same time. And we're going for hold it in. Oh, so this actually goes in opposite direction as this one. Okay. Now we have just a plain old circle. And let's see what we have here. Nope. Okay. And then the spoon again. The heck? What? Oh, did it change? Oh, it changed. Oh no, I was aiming for the last one. Okay. Okay.
The
My bad.
controls are back under
Got a
control.
little distracted there. Wasn't looking at the right thing. Come on, game, work a little faster. Alright, we're probably going to have to make a scone
I'm awfully peckish.
peckish.
This is going to have to wait until...
Whole, plenty of jam, 1 strawberry, and lashings of clotted cream. Okay. Plenty of jam. To be honest, I'm not sure it's gonna work too well, but let's see. Oh, darn it. That was ridiculous. The stupid thing that I used to carry it is the reason it didn't work. Alright. Alright, this is not going well. I can tell you that right now. Man, this is not going well at all. Rolls right off. All right. So could always try the knife. Oh, come on. Well, that's not working for anything. How much jam? Plenty of jam, okay. That'd be great if it could stay there, but it won't. Turn, turn, turn. Uh-oh, we got a little bit of butter there. Watch, this is the one that's gonna actually stick. Oh my god, so annoying. So this is the kind of stuff that I'll have to look for, because it is extremely random what you get, you know? Just
That
let's
tastes
go ahead
so
and fail that
awful,
one.
It doesn't even deserve to be called a scone. We'll have to make another.
Spot of butter, plenty of jam, no fruits, lashing of flat cream. Well, the problem was the whole scone because it rolls right off. since it's the thing that I'm trying to use to make it happen, that's the problem. It can't happen. Like, that's a little bit of jam. We need plenty. That is plenty. Oh, it's still plenty. Okay. A spot of butter. So I have to remind myself which controller stick is which. Okay. I got a spot, and I got plenty of jam. Okay. Now comes the hard part. Eat, 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 eat.
We've made the perfect
Okay.
scone.
Well, at least
Without any steam from the
least we'll make it
boiler,
to the end.
we'll never be able to iron our waistcoats.
supposedly. Okay, this one, I don't think I've done this one yet. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I have done this one. Okay. So, there we go. That works. So basically, you use this device right here to tell you which slot both ends of this cable go into. And then you make sure it's straight enough that the steam can circulate through it. Well, that's a really small one. I imagine it probably makes sense to understand, like, it's, short ones could very well prove to be a problem. Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah, I gotta find the other end of it. That's a winner. That's a chicken dinner. All right. Okay, so this one can go on this side of it. It's not getting in anybody's way. Let's pull this out. Bring it over here. And put these out of each other's way so there's no problem. And it should be good. There we go. Next. I see. Okay. Easy enough. This one seems to be a very long one. This one I may have to redirect because they're not supposed to cross the streams, as the Ghostbusters would say, with anything else. At the moment, this is giving me a little bit of trouble. So we will tend to this in a little bit, but let's try to find the rest of the cables here. Oh, we're not plugged in. I'm not gonna give up. Are you crazy? That one and that one, really? Okay. Let's see if we can move this over here so it's out of the way. See, most of this you can do with just the one hand. So, it doesn't seem too difficult to make it work. What's left? What's left? What's left down here? Of course. Of course. I gotta be honest, I don't remember which one worked the first time. Okay. And then process of elimination says, I know where these two go. This one is this arm. Okay. It's definitely hard to get these two untangled because of this and this location. It's just insane. Okay, and it's given to me, I guess.
That's better.
Failing me.
Landing on Mars with creased waistcoats would have been simply awful.
Okay, we are almost done. I think the only thing we're gonna have to do is collect the specimens up top. Oh, never mind. I go all the way back downstairs.
The Pocket Guide to Space Creatures suggests capture using a sample net. I need to find somewhere to put this bait.
since I already got a couple failures, I'm going to go for a different missable trophy here. Every time I think I know where they're gonna go. And oftentimes I think the cat is specimen. I'm here, my goodness. There we go, finally. Finally bagged one. Not easy. It's not easy going up and down those steps. Oh my goodness, every single time I think it's gonna go one way. I guess wrong. That's the problem with having so many freaking stairs in this version of the game. Let's wait for him to come to me. And he will. Oh, what was that?
The specimen tank is filling up with baby space kraken.
Jeez. Goodness, that took forever. We are not going to clean up. We're not going to clean up.
I'm awfully peckish. This is going to have to wait until after I've had a scone.
So I don't know. Probably not going to get the trophy now for that.
We left the fishing rod in the house, so we'll need something else to hook the fish with.
I thought this is where it was. Oh, here we go.
It's a whole bundle of Baxter's walking sticks. He predominantly uses them to stab things.
So is this a little fishing expedition for
we need to
space jellyfish?
somehow. The Royal Society of Explorers had a leaky diving bell that we borrowed for this voyage. If we follow that fish, it should lead us to a whole school of them.
As long as the words don't get in the way, jeez. So we're just following this little jelly guy, so he can lead us to 3 more jelly guys. I think we're pretty much here.
If we follow that fish, it should lead us to a whole school of them. By my calculations, 3 fish should be enough food to sustain us for the rest of the voyage.
Alright, so this is how this works.
1 down.
Got
Only
1.
2 more fish to catch.
Alright.
1 more
Got
fish,
'em.
and we'll have enough food to last until Mars.
Oh, almost got him.
That looks
Got
like a
'em.
reasonable haul. Now we
Okay,
can head
and that's
back
all you
to
gotta
the
do
ship.
there. And then you just hold down L2 and R2 and it will zoom you back. And then that's the last task. After this, we're gonna have a little boss fight. I'm gonna attempt to win the boss fight
With all
and
those
then
fish, our
land
hunger will be
properly,
well
because
sated.
last time I finally finished the game, at the very last second, the space shuttle cracked and I lost my chance to get it. Should be a balcony I can look out on. Oh, yeah, right here. Right here. Here we go.
I'm going to need to get closer to the
Okay,
giant
and
kraken
then we just need to
without
get the
floating away.
umbrella.
You never know when it's going to rain. I'm going to need to get closer to the giant kraken without
what else do we
floating
need?
away.
We need... Okay, there we go. Just...
We tacked 20 meters of old clothesline. Just in.
Alright, so you can control, I think it's with this one, in and out, and then this blocks the shots. But it takes a bit of a second to get the umbrella out. And you also have to do this. Come on. I'm pressing the button. And it's just not delivering. Okay. 2 more to go. Doing pretty good. Definitely better than the first time I did this boss fight. There we go. He's all done.
Gosh, I feel rather bad about cutting his arms off now.
I bet that's going to get easier and easier. So I guess I don't get credit for...
The specimen tank is full of baby space kraken. The specimen tank is full of baby space kraken.
So the trophy is to collect all the space krakens and not clean up.
Our
So I guess
sturdy
I
landing
accidentally
craft is
cleaned
made
up a little
of the
bit.
highest quality steel and some leftover bricks. Our sturdy landing craft is made of...
We made it, safe and sound, and currently floating 196.
It's time to
Okay.
venture forth and explore
So this is
Mars.
just a matter of using the propulsion system to slow down, which is L2. I believe R2 makes you go faster, it seems. if you hit asteroids too hard, I think it's 4 times, you crash. So I've already crashed. I don't really want to do that again. I'd rather land safely. But boy, does it take time. This game is all about patience, I imagine. Again, I'm in no rush. No harm in taking our time. Oh, come on. Because I made contact with that asteroid for so long, I guess that considers a hit. We're not in bad shape yet, though. Getting closer and closer. Not doing too bad. Yeah, so last time... Oh, darn it. Last time... Oh, come on! I literally crashed on the surface. I went down as gently as I could, but I crashed. So... I'm hoping it doesn't happen again. It's gonna happen. It's totally gonna happen. I think. Yeah. Okay. We crashed. Darn it. Again, that's why I'm doing these trial runs. I want to get. This perfected.
I can't believe we survived that. Every reasonable escape craft carries a checkered picnic rug. We can't make a picnic tea without a teapot. There's still some hot water left in the teapot.
Cool, sweet, and milky. Okay, I think it's just 2 sugar cubes should do it. That's a sweet. That's a tea. That's the tea bag that did not stay in the teacup. That's the milky. And I'm gonna put you in here. Alright. And we just have to wait till it's cool.
I've been looking forward to this cup of tea for 39 days. It was worth the wait.
That might be the one for drinking 39 cups of perfect tea, but I really don't think so. Let's take a look while that's going. Oh, I always forget to do this. So it's not perfect tea. Play through 39 days in one sitting. Okay. Well, I mean, that's probably the easiest one to get because the game only takes half an hour to play, really. I mean, it took me an hour and a half, but still. I think I'm gonna just do the one run. Well, at least I got a trophy. And it's, and if someone happens to come by and isn't familiar with the game, this was 39 Days to Mars. It is basically set up much easier to be played as a co-op game. Basically, it's you and a partner, two guys running around a ship instead of you and your cat. And I just played it solo in one sitting, and that was the only trophy I got for it. And using one controller with the left stick and L2 to do an action, and the right stick and R2 to do another action as two pairs of hands. Otherwise, as a co-op adventure, you would be using both these guys. But this was a solo voyage. So there are trophies to get this game completed in 30 minutes and 50 minutes. Obviously, if you can get the 30 minutes, you got the 50 minutes. But I think the best tactic for that is just to fail each puzzle 3 times in a row. Like, quickly just quit out, and you just have to do it 3 times in a row. And then you can get through it quicker. The only thing that takes any time at that point is making the tea and the scones, which, as you can see, the scones, man, we really had some struggles with that. So I'm still, learning from this game, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I think I'm gonna shut down the stream because no one's come on to see any of this, and I'm gonna play a little bit more Flame in the Flood offline on this account. Still working on that endless run. But if you happen to catch this and watch the playback on Twitch, this was 39 Days to Mars, and working on a trophy guide for this for my YouTube channel at Penny Sticks at youtube.com. And it's going to take a couple more test runs until I know exactly what I need to do for this and whether or not it works with a single player, if everything can be done with a single player. If not, I might change my tactics, but we'll see. Well, I hope in case you do watch this that you've found this to be enjoyable. 39 Days to Mars, a very entertaining and dryly humorous adventure in the 1800s up into Mars using a Zeppelin, using a hot air balloon, using a I want to say Derbiger. That's not the right word. Derbiger. But anyway, using some kind of flying hot air balloon style thing, and dealing with a bunch of krakens and octopus and jellyfish and stuff like that. So if you happen to enjoy what you saw, check the game out. 39 Days to Mars. It's on sale until the 19th on PlayStation through the indie sale. This cost me, I think, unfortunately, I don't remember. It was like somewhere between $5 and $10. And so I figured it was not a bad reason to check it out. I got a ton more games just like this that I purchased and hope to go through and stream at some point. Hope you found this enjoyable. Hope you learned something.